Hi, Mark Reedy here. In this video I'm going to show you a new spreadsheet we've got that's going to show you your parts installed from work orders that look similar to the parts for this equipment list here. And before I do that, I just want to show you real quickly on the work orders tab you can see something similar to parts for this equipment in the work orders tab if you want to just see the parts. So if I go over here to search by, use this drop down, I can choose part description, and that's going to show me all of the parts descriptions that were installed on this piece of equipment. Now you can see we got a blank one down here. To remove any blanks, if you just put an asterisk here and click search, that'll remove the blanks. And then by the same token, you can also do a part number search, and that's going to show you all the part numbers installed on this equipment. Alright, so that's one quick way to see all the parts installed via work order without having to copy them from the work order over to the parts for this equipment. So you don't need to be redundant unless for some reason you want to see all of this information here in this tab. Typically you just want to use parts for this equipment for maybe, if you're using work orders, for maybe use this for commonly used parts, just for a quick reference so you know what a part number is, so you don't have to go look it up somewhere else. Alright, so we're going to go over and check out this spreadsheet real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to open a browser, and I'm going to go to TATEMS.com/spreadsheets. Then we're going to go to the very bottom here, and it's spreadsheet number 133. All parts installed via work orders formatted like parts for this equipment. I have to change that spelling there. So I'm going to go ahead and save that target as, be a save as or save link as, depending on the browser you're using. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the desktop, and then I'm just going to go ahead and open it. You're going to click on Enable Editing, and then Enable Content. And this is Excel 2016 or 2019. It's Office 365 on this one. So you can see here we've got the equipment number, parts number, description, part vendor, manufacturer, date work order requested, the date the work order was completed, quantity, parts cost, total cost, warranty, it's going to be a yes or a no, the work order number, and then the sort order number for your equipment. So you can sort it by the numeric value for the equipment, or the equipment ID that you guys have entered into TATEMS. So we need to link this up to the current live data file that we're linked to. And I'm going to go over here to Data. And then I'm going to go to, I'm going to click on Refresh All and see if there's anything in there. Okay, so I click Refresh All, and that's showing me the current data for the data file that's in C Program Files x86 TATEMS 2005 folder. Now I'm not currently linked up to that one, but you can see the data here, and I'm going to go ahead and link this up to the file that TATEMS is currently linked to. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So I'm going to click on Tools, Networking, and I'm just going to copy this whole path here, right click and choose copy, close that. I'm going to go back over to the spreadsheet, and I'm going to click on queries and connections, and that opens up off to the right here, and I'm going to click on this I'm going to right click on the database name there. I'm going to click on properties, and then I'm going to click on definition. And then over here where it says data source equals, you can see it's going to C Program Files x86 TATEMS 2005 and then TATEMS 2005 be.mdb. I'm going to highlight all that. I'm going to right click and choose paste, and that pastes in the data that we are currently linked to in TATEMS. So if you're on a network, then you're going to want to use this to get that network path and put that in there. Alright, so now I can click OK, and that brings in the data from the current data file that TATEMS is linked to. So I'm going to click to close the queries and connections. And so now what I want to do is just go ahead and click on Save. I'm going to click on the Save button up here. And that way the next time you open TATEMS, it'll be linked up to that same data file. And so that's how you're going to do that. Now there are, if you have an older version of Excel, there's some other videos. The video at the top of the Spreadsheets page goes over the other ways to link up to a data file. Now that we've got this information here, I'm going to go ahead and shrink down a couple of these columns and just show you how you could sort and or filter this information. So for example, if we just want to see a specific equipment number, like say example 004 here, click on that. So now we can see all the parts installed via work order for equipment number 004. And it's basically just giving us the part information, and it does have the work order number off here to the right. So you've got that, and then you can print this information and you can remove columns if you want to. If you don't need to see anything, the next time you open it, it should refresh and show you all the columns again, as long as you don't save it that way. Another thing you can do here is, for example, if you wanted to just get a overall cost of parts for this equipment. If I want to get those costs, well, one thing I could do real quick, I can just copy this column, or I could copy all of these columns. So if I copy this from here to here, I'm going to do a Control C, click on a new sheet, do a Control V as in Victor, and now I can highlight all that and then click on Sum. It'll give me my grand total part costs for that piece of equipment. Now if I go back over here to this sheet, and if I go to, let's go back over to the equipment numbers, select all, and let's see, I wanted to look at this unit number. I'm going to unselect all now and just choose unit 001, click OK there. And now I could also do items completed during a certain date range. So this is a little bit older database, so we could look at maybe everything done in, say, 2006, for example, here. So if I just go over here to the date filters, I unselect all, and I just go down to 2006, can choose that, and that gives me all of the parts installed in 2006. Alright, so you can filter any of these columns using that technique. And then you can also do something like, for example, if you wanted to, if I brought this back to show everything like it is, well, hold on, let's go back over to the equipment number. And so if you wanted to look for the example, all of the filters installed, we could just type in the word filter, and that's going to give us all of the items that have the word filter in it. If I click OK, it's going to narrow the list down to show me all of the filters. Alright, so you can use the sorting and searching and filtering in a spreadsheet for all of these parts in this spreadsheet. Alright, hopefully that's been helpful for you, and thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care.